Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey there, everybody. It's your bud, Ken Wheeler. And on Twitter, I said that I would do a 10-minute talk to put my money where my mouth is, and here we fucking are. So, let's get started on Ken Wheeler's dumbass 10-minute talk about React and shit. I didn't even put talk in. Ken Wheeler's dumbass 10-minute talk about React and shit. So, I'm kind of doing this off the cuff. So, it's going to be pretty freestyle, but I think we're going to have fun. Yeah. Just import our React. This isn't even actually running, so I don't even need to do that, but I'm going to do that just for funsies. Yeah, so I wanted to look at some patterns about how to do some things in React. I said I was going to do talk about adding a component to solve all your React problems. That's an egregious claim. But yeah, just some things that I do that I think make things a little bit easier. So I guess first up is the whole bind situation, right? So say you have class app spins React.component. We have a render, right? And then say you're gonna like iterate over a list of items or something like that. Like you say like ul. And then, this dot props dot, data or something dot map. You have the D. You get the D all right. And then in here, we could say like return, and then you would have like whatever it is. For responsible adults, you would say, whatever we want from there, but maybe like an ID or something. I don't know, ID name. It's all fake. It doesn't matter, but whatever, right? So we could say like, child, right? And then, key is ID. And then, here's where we run into some problems. So say we have something like here, like we have a, I don't know, add to list or some shit like that, right? And, it takes like an argument like ID. Right? And then, it does things, and you're here, right? And then you want to say like, on click, and a lot of time this will be more like a DOM thing, like we're doing like a li, on click. I don't know why you put an on click on an li, but you're gonna find yourself, in this situation, right, where you're gonna do this, and then it's gonna be like ID, and normally that's fine, right? That's okay. It's not that bad. This code's probably wrong, but regardless. In certain situations, doing this bind right here, it gets a little weird as far as performance. So I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, okay, maybe we can use, an anonymous function, right, to do that. You can come here and, now just this add to list ID, right, and then that'll be fine. Not really. That's still not great on performance. So I wanted to talk about wrappers, right? You can add a component, just wrap it, and it'll be fine. And I'll show you how to do that. So if we have a class, right, let's call it child, extends React.component. Here we could say render, right? And then you would return, what is it? It's going to be an li, I guess. So, right. We have our li. We're going to egregiously put an on click on the li. We could say this dot, handle click, right? Children, or however we want to do that. Over here we can say handle click, and these anonymous functions on the instance aren't the best thing either. But I really don't fucking feel like doing a constructor, so deal with it. So in here, right, you could say this dot props dot on click, and call that with this dot props dot ID or something, and then up here you say child, right, and this is going to be like name here, right, on click is this dot add to list, right, and then say ID equals ID key ligatures equals ID Oh, I'm just all thumbs today. Sweet autocomplete. Fucking fuck. Yeah. So, yeah, just creating a wrapper like that lets you kind of do that without binding or without an anonymous function, and you're good to go. I don't know how long this has been, but let's keep this going. You can do the same sort of thing if you want a little bit better performance as far as I guess like render prop type interfaces are concerned. So say we had something like a consumer, right? Better yet, like something like maybe like a connect, right? Like Urkel connect. Now, in the docs, to keep things simple, right? You might see something like this, and then you're gonna return, well, you're certainly not gonna do that. Well, maybe you would. I don't know. Is it a collection? Is it an individual? I don't fucking know. Whatever. You know, data.title. I don't give a shit. Regardless, this is an anonymous function right in here. And then you have this right here, and you have unoptimized re-rendering, I guess, or at least, I've heard. Also, if you wanted to just keep it simpler, right? So here in our child, we use a wrapper, right? Why is this capitalizing this? This is fucking bullshit. Could it be? Could I have caps lock enabled? Okay, yeah. Yeah. I'm not a great live coder, but yeah, fucking deal with it. So here you could do something like pure component, right? And then you could have something like RenderChildren here, right? And then right here, you could do something like children. Let's see, ligatures, stop it. You could do something like this, render children. Boom, right? Up in here, you destructure out, data, ID, whatever you want to do here. And then we can return child, right? Data.name or whatever you want to do there. And there, we've got, it's a little bit neater. We've gotten rid of our anonymous functions, right? Here, now that the child is optimized, and it's a little bit neater way to go about that. So I guess the last thing I wanted to go through today, in this fucking show of how bad I am at live coding, was maybe some get derived state from props. How about that? Am I getting a phone call? No, I'm not getting a phone call. That's not my shit. Yeah, so get derived state from props. I think there's been a little uproar about how to do certain things, right? And I came across a fun little workaround for certain things by externalizing the functions in here. So I guess whatever you return in here is the state on the basis of this right here. So, a lot of the time, like if you were to just come in here and then you said like, my state, well, first of all, we're going to do like a regular state, right? Regular state is right here. And we say like, items, yeah, these can be really fucking stupid examples. I don't even know what the other thing would be. The other thing, I don't know. I really fucking don't. Let's say it's like computed, right? It's like an item count, right? Let's just say it's 0, okay? And then we're in here, right? If we have items, and then we have to do something like, like say we do an external function here, right? We say like const get item state, and then it's gonna be props. And then in here, right, we could do some sort of thing like, let items equal props dot data dot map, do something in here, whatever you want to do. and then you return items. Right? Some kind of transformation on the items, right? But, you know, we have that right here. Items is going to be, you know, get item state next props, okay? But then say we wanted to set a second thing like item count, right? And then this fucking thing kind of depends on this, which is fucking bullshit, right? You're like, how am I going to get this when, you know, this is kind of just getting set here? It's like a chicken before the egg thing. I'll show you how. By kind of just composing the two of these into one get state function, right? So I could say like, you know, this, or I could just say, you know, get app state next props, right? So then I have item state right here, right? We could say const get app state, and then yeah, this will just take props, right? So we could just say const items. You know, here I would just, you know, probably just, let's just take it even further. We just go there, right? Just get that. Jesus Christmas. Let's just, oh wow, it's just, wow. And then, yeah, like we could say const get item count is going to equal, I don't know, fucking items length or some shit. I'm sorry, this is so fucking stupid. So in here, right, I could say const items equals get item state, and then, yeah, just send those props in there to do that. And then const item count is equal to get item count items, right? And then we're just going to return items item count. And then how much fun are we having? We've solved that problem just by pulling shit out, right? Just pulling shit out and wrapping it. And that's all I wanted to talk about today was pulling shit out and wrapping it. Have a good fucking day.